Hopefully. Hopefully now is recording. Everything hopefully now is recording. Damn. It's a struggle, man. Hello everybody. How is you? How is you? Oh my god, it's I don't even know where to start. Should I try to fade out? Like last time? Fucked up. Like the last time. At least people listening to the audio version I wouldn't hear this terrible fading out. How is you? Like I said before, here is just hot. I cannot think the audio is gonna be like super fucked up because of that. Not because of Shiro. As you can see, he's chewing on the biggest piece of gum that I ever found in my life. And he's completely destroying it. Good boy. Just love him. Yeah. I said that I wanted to keep like this some kind of weekly appointment or something like. Meanwhile, uh, I'm putting up the volume on my microphone because I am unprofessional like that. So please forgive me. I just hope, honestly, that you're not hearing any echoes and shit. I really hope so. Maybe I should do like this? Yeah, maybe like this. I'm sorry. I'm very, extremely unprofessional. And now I'm checking also for everybody watching the video, as you can see. Now the countdown has started. After, I don't know, a while. What a week, man! What a week, man! I know that I said that I wanted to keep like this thing like weekly, but I didn't. I'm sorry. I'm terribly sorry. And honestly, I have no good excuses for that. It's like story of my life, you know what I mean? Oh my god, it's so hot here. I have no excuses, man. It's just, it's not even I didn't want it, but like, I just didn't do it. I don't know what's wrong with me. Does anybody like you experience shit like this? Like, did you want to do stuff for yourself that you would even appreciate? And you would like to like experience like good shit, like I don't know, like self-respect, self-confidence, stuff like that. But then you don't do it for reasons. To me, it happens like very often, like since ever. Like, okay, I'm not like the smartest guy in the world, but I'm also like uh, not stupid enough to understand that I should do something like to get my shit together, like and improve myself. But I'm just not doing it. Like I'm the stuff that I'm doing to improve my condition, of which I'm not satisfied, are like very few. Like I'm lazy, but like the thing that it makes me mad is like because it makes me mad, right? Of course, it makes me mad. And the thing that actually makes me mad is like I need this shit. I need to do shit. I don't do it, and it's feel like sometimes it feels like I'm a I'm trapped. I'm a rat in a trap. Sorry. Sometimes it feels like I have no future and nothing to believe in anymore. Like, it's not a pleasant situation. It's not a pleasant feeling. But still, even in a situation like that where I should like show some kind of survivor instinct, maybe, I just don't. Like, I let myself die, literally. I leave myself die. So that's why maybe I'm not surviving that well, because I have no survivor instinct at this point, which would explain a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff, man. It would explain not everything, but a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff. I don't know, man. It's hard. It's hard. It's hard to keep doing like a podcast weekly if you feel like you don't have like so much to talk about. And also like sometimes it happens that I'm like inspired to do it at late night. I cannot really do it at late night because here it's fucking too hot, and I have to keep my window open, and I cannot like speak like this at 2 a.m. in the morning. Like I can, but I kind of feel restrained. I should go in my car and do it in my car with the AC on. But actually, I don't know how to record that shit like that. Like with my phone, it's a bit too much space. Like I need to save nudes that people sent me. I mean, like I need space in my phone. Also because it's the only kind of sex that like I'm dealing with lately. Oh my god! Like back in Italy, about that, it's the worst. Probably I already talked about this because the situation is fucking ridiculous. But yeah, like people here is not really used to diversity. People here is used to pretend that like diversity, and then at some point like they just wanna talk to you about themselves, kinda, and they are not that interesting 90% of the time. So it's like it's even complicated for me because it's like like I get bored very easily, especially from people. And I don't want to say I have zero filters, but I have very few filters. Like I'm not sure they work like properly like normal human filters. You know what I mean? It's like for me it's hard like to meet somebody and like being like utterly interested in who the hell are you, tell me where you're from, I want to know anything. I think that our child would be intelligent and super beautiful. That's very hard. Like that doesn't happen very often. Like not here in Berlin happened like more often, but even in Berlin at some point like it was like okay, no, I see what I'm dealing with. Like yeah, I don't like. I'm not the most diverse guy in the fucking world. Like I wanna say that I'm pretty normal. Like I'm weird, but I'm a normal weirdo. I'm not like that weird. But there is a lot of people that really wants to be weird. Like it's like when I was in high school, it was the same. Like first of all, I'm old. And when I was in high school, it was a long time ago, and the majority of the people, like me, were listening to shitty music. Very shitty music, sorry. Uh-huh. I'm eating. Mm-hmm. Sorry, but I had to. I'm eating, otherwise I'm dying. Anyway, when I was in school, most of the people were listening to punk rock, skacore, a lot of skacore. I love skacore though. New metal. Oh my god, new metal did a lot of victims. What else? Metal in general, skate punk. It's that kind of stuff, like And like for me it was cool because being punk for me it never necessarily meant like to buy a 200 bucks leather jacket because who had that money at that age especially. For me, it was just expressing yourself with what you have and do what you gotta do with what you have. Yeah, so like I totally embraced the punk rock ideology, I guess. Even though I was living with my divorced parents in a white neighborhood in Italy in the middle of countryside. Like, I mean, it was easy to be a punk. I was basically me and another girl were like the only two punks in my hometown. No other one. I swear to God. And I'm not speaking like people listening to metal or to skacore. I'm speaking about people listening totally other genres. That I do like anyway, but it was like kind of a thing back in the days. And like a lot of people didn't understood what was the point of like dyeing your hair with weird colors, which led me to be bald. Probably I don't really know. Probably it's just stress, or probably it's just genetics. I don't really know. Going around with like dirty clothes with holes in it and shit like that. It was about expressing yourself, like, it's not like you don't give a fuck. It's like that feels right for you. Like, if you like black clothes and if you don't like white clothes, the time that you're gonna put up some white clothes, you're gonna feel like, this doesn't express me at all. And it was the same back then. And there were maybe a lot of people that actually just admired the fact that like we were like free, like we didn't really care. And it was like a lot of people in my school. There was like punk rockers. My hometown, almost nobody, but at school there was like a lot. And there were like even more people that wanted to be a punk rocker, but they didn't have the guts of being themselves. And this is the kind of people that like pisses me off, because it's like I wish I could, but I can't. And we're not speaking about like buying a fucking private jet, or I don't know, owning a soccer team. Like, we're talking about like just not giving a fuck and just expressing yourself. I mean, like, what's the deal? What's the big deal with it? Like, I never understood it. Maybe I'm a rebel. I don't think so. I'm not that much of a rebel, trust me. Like, I'm easily scared by everything. Rules frighten me a lot. I'm very scared. I'm very scared of jail because the story of people being like in jail wasn't like very pleasant. So I'm very scared. It's like, sorry, I'm terrible. I know, but you love me because of this. So it's like I don't seek the thrill of illegality and shit like that. But still, I can understand the fear of authority if the authority in question has the real, actual physical power of stopping your freedom 360 degrees. Okay? Like, I understand people being scared of cops because cops can put you in jail. Being in jail, it's me. It's like you're done. You're done. But like, I met a lot of people like me that was just afraid of like dyeing their hair of another color. Like, that fear always like pissed me off, but not like specifically with them as persons. It pissed me off because I understand it. It's like they scared of the unknown, of like the punishment their parents are gonna like perpetuate on them and shit like that. And it's like, dude, they ain't gonna cut off your hands. They ain't gonna kill you. They ain't gonna like put you in a fucking basement and shit. Like, if they do it and you disappear, something is gonna fucking happen. They're not gonna keep you like in a garage, right? Like, I mean, okay, if your parents are that kind of parents, like I've met also people with those kind of parents, and with them you cannot really like argue. It's like, oh yeah, what you scared of? Well, last month my mother took my younger brother, he put him in a cage for birds, and then he left him in a fucking garage with no lights and just a little bit of water every day, like a little bird. And then he took it out after 1 month. And now how is he doing? That's cool. He's tweeting a lot. But like, beside that, come on. Don't be like that. Like, don't be like that. Don't be that guy. Even though all the time that I went dancing with my friends, I always said like, I don't know, paranoias about everything. Like, really everything. Are we gonna get caught? They're gonna do something to us? Do I look bad? And then all the time I needed a friend of mine to just hold in my head and be like, dude, everything is alright, don't worry. And then I was calmed down. So, like, I really understand fear. I don't understand being afraid of somebody that cannot really actually hurt you. Just saying. Just saying. Yeah, sorry. Messages. Messages. Not from ladies. Not from ladies. Nobody wanna fuck me here. Told you. Dude, like, I'm not uploading videos to the fucking tube because it's impossible. It takes me forever. It takes, like, I left one video in upload, then I went to bed, then I woke up, and the video was at 25-30%, like in 8 hours. Come on, like, I know that my internet is slow, but can it be like that slow? I don't think so. Like, it cannot be. It just can't be. You know what I mean? It's just, I don't know, dude. So, like, I'm like, okay, we're gonna keep the videos for one day when we're gonna have like a better connection. We're gonna save it probably like on our drive or shit like that. And if we can, we're gonna upload it from somewhere else. But the audio is gonna like continue. This is also another reason why I didn't posted anything recently, like weekly and shit like that, because it's really like a pain in the ass. I tried to upload the video of the second podcast episode, and God, like, as I said, it took me forever, and I needed the computer, I needed the internet to do stuff. My internet doesn't like allow me to use like all that traffic, I think. So I had to stop it all the time, all the fucking time. At least all the time that I stopped it and restarted it, like, it seemed that he saved the part that I had uploaded. Like, for instance, if I was at 70%, like I was, the time that I was uploading, then it was starting from 70%, which I thought it was extra cool. Thing is that I, like, again, went to sleep, left everything open. The upload from 70% went to 73%. And I just freaked out. I was like, okay, I have enough of this shit. Fuck off. I'm not gonna upload this now. I'm gonna probably upload that, I don't know, like later on. I think. I don't really know. And thing is, I want to keep on doing at least the audio thing. Like, I don't want to say weekly because then I'm gonna regret it. But I need, like, I checked out how it is to upload to Apple and shit like that. And turns out that you need an RSS code. You know what it is? Cool, because I have no idea. I tried to understand what it is. I tried to make one, failed at both. Like, I know it's like a link, shit like that. It's, it's weird, man. Like, I'm not used to this stuff. I gotta learn this shit. That's the complicated stuff of being a loner. You gotta learn everything by yourself. And trust me, it's not that satisfying. A lot of people think that all the time when you gotta learn something is satisfying. It's not really true. It's not really true. Sometimes it would be cool to have somebody that does shit for you. Sometimes it would be cool even having money to pay people to do shit for you. But it's a wild, wild west world out here, baby. You ain't got no cash, you ain't got no dash. You ain't got no money, you ain't got no honey, baby. Rootin', tootin', shootin', Baba God. Mostly being kind. Yeah, I don't know, man. Like, I really should find another job. I don't find another job. The job that I have sucks. It's really, like, crippling me from inside. It's a place that I hate. I get almost nothing. Pay-wise, money-wise. It's like 6-month contract. Like, after which I'm probably gonna get fired anyway, because after those 6 months, the contract says that they should start paying me, instead of $400 every month, they should start to pay me $1,000 every month, which is still not that much, but it's something. But I'm sure that after these 6 months, they're gonna fire me, and they're gonna like hire somebody else that is gonna be like hired for other 6 months and paid $400. This is how it works, right? And even if it's not like that, I don't give a fuck. I wanna leave this job. Like, I wanna leave this job with all myself. I don't care for this job. I don't give a fucking fuck. And the thing is, like, it's all my life that I do jobs that I don't give a fuck. I'm so tired. I need to find a way to do something that I care for. Yet again, I went to do some graffiti this week, and I know that I want to do paintings and drawings for a living, and I think the graffiti gave me like a good spark. Not necessarily the only one, the right one that I needed, but give me a good idea on characters design and shit like that. And the thing is, I always look for a way to make my art appealing for some kind of market, and I'm doing very brutal stuff. It's not something that people necessarily want to hang out in their living room, most probably. And I think that with this kind of new easiest way, I'm gonna show to the camera what it is, what I'm talking about. This kind of new, not really. It's a new style for me. It's not like it's a style that is inspired to the Rubber Rose cartoons of the 30s. So it's not like that I invented it, but it's new for me because I'm not used to do this kind of stuff. But with this kind of stuff, I feel like I can get somewhere closer to like doing this shit for a living. Because like people, even if they are not into horror movies and shit, they're gonna fucking like to have like a nice cute puppet, which is also like kinda badass, in their kids like room and shit like that. And they're gonna pay for it. Right? Right. Thing is, like, I don't know nothing about marketing still. I will never understand marketing. I will never understand how it works to sell yourself. And it's something that I need to understand, or I need a fucking manager. Both of the things it sounds like a pain in the ass in my mind, but I need to do something about it. Like, I'm tired. I'm tired of doing shitty jobs that I don't give a fuck, and I know my value. This is unacceptable. Let me tell you this. Of these, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, these are kind of like the thoughts that are like crippling me almost every day now. Because I'm tired of this job, I'm tired of the situation. Like, I'm regretting of leaving Berlin, and I know this time was about to come. I thought it was taking like it I thought it would have took like much more, but actually like he hit me like right now, like a arrow in my heart. So like things like I'm uncomfortable, and I know that I cannot stay uncomfortable for too much. I need to move. I need to figure out how to move, when to move, and like how to fucking improve all this. Keeping doing podcasts. I'm not sure about the live on Twitch, the live streams on Twitch. It's getting more and more and more and more and more complicated. Less viewers, no donations at all. So it's like it's getting tough. It's getting complicated. Let's put it this way. I I don't want to say I'm like quitting already, but if it doesn't happen a miracle, I think I'm gonna quit that because like I went from having 25 subscribers to have like 5 subscribers, and all of this like started to happen when I found this shitty job which doesn't pay me nothing. Like it's not worth it. So the thing is like I need to find another job which can give you like me more time, even more money. It's okay, but like the thing is like if I have more money, it's okay if I don't have enough time. If I have enough time, it's okay if I don't have that much money. But it can be one of the two. It cannot be either. Like it cannot be like both. You know. And this is like what this job is doing to me right now. Like it's taking away from me all my spare time and is giving me like nothing because $400 a month. My rent is basically what I get. It's almost like that. And my house is on sale. Like I mean like I could be homeless like from today to tomorrow. That's the problem. So I gotta improve all this. I gotta work on this. I don't know what I gotta do, but I am very impatient, and I really need to understand what the hell should I do. So meanwhile, how long it's been? It's to be an half an hour, yeah. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, because I started recording like sometimes before I started, of course, the fucking timer countdown. So I want to remember to you that this podcast is brought to you by the Cash App. I wish, but it's always so good to say it. The Dollar Shaving Club. No, Dollar Shaving Club. It would be actually a good sponsor because like I need to shave my full head very often. I need to shave my whole body very often. So if they want to sponsor me, I very, very, very gladly accept it. Yes, bitch. I definitely would like to have a sponsorship from some razor blade company. That would be cool. That would be cool, dude. I would be super smooth all the time. Hell yeah. Shaving my head every day, baby. Living that life. um, yeah. But yeah, Shiro is right there melted on the floor. I'm here melting. I'm here melting on a chair. And personally, I say thank you for being there, for listening until the end. If you listen until now, I don't know when I'm gonna upload this. I don't know when I'm gonna upload the next episode, but I'll probably upload in these days. I don't really know. I don't really know. Meanwhile, thank you. Which camera? This. Thank you. See you next time, and stay weird. Ciao.